New at 6, millions of families are at risk of losing access to federal programs like SNAP. But despite the rise in food insecurity, some local food banks are reporting a drop in visitors. They tell us it's because of immigration concerns. NBC4's Christian Cázares live right now in Paris with one solution to make sure families are fed there. Christian.
That's right, Colleen. It's a very important thing here for Todec Legal Center. This is their office here in Paris. Now, this is an organization, a nonprofit that has been helping families with a variety of services since the 1980s. Well, earlier this year, they decided to help families across the Inland Empire with bags of food. But they say when immigration enforcement operations ramped up, those families, they stopped coming. So they decided to improvise.
We put rice or lentejas in Spanish, some tortillas, oil, cereals.
A bag of food filled to the top.
We are not a food bank, but we are doing all this for the community.
Luis Guzman is with the nonprofit Todec Legal Center in Paris. He says he helps guide about 400 volunteers, creating these bags of essential food products for families in need across the Inland Empire on a weekly basis. A service that he says was not part of the organization's long list of community resources, but is much needed now more than ever. But over the summer, Guzman says, families stopped coming because of a growing fear in the immigrant community.
The immigration enforcement.
So now the food assistance has shifted to home deliveries. Today, these 2 bags of free food are helping this family of 6. This woman, afraid to show her identity because of her legal status, tells us the help is a blessing.
¿Han pasado días sin tener comida?
She tells me there have been days where they have no food on the table because she says they are too scared to be caught in the middle of a federal immigration operation. We don't go out anymore. We hear about immigration enforcement at the stores and even at the church. We don't know who to trust anymore. But the one thing she does trust is people like Guzman, who shows up to her doorstep on a regular basis with what she needs to survive.
And the nonprofit has expanded their help to both Riverside and San Bernardino counties thanks to the donations and to the volunteers that make this all happen. Now, if you at home, if you want to help them or if you're in need of help, you can always contact the nonprofit. That's todec.org. We are live in Paris. Christian Cázares, NBC4 News.